Peace. This is Brother Hot Tim coming at you live. Once again, I'm at the hookah spot. I'm joined by, I got a lot of young energy around me today. I'm surrounded by warriors, and you know I'm going to kick it. We're going to start the show off today. My little brother O'Skeen released his album, and those of you that's been listening to the Magic Hour, it's almost like he sleeps up in Kid Magic's studio or some shit, because he been on almost every last one of the shows. I don't know whether it's nepotism or what, but whatever it is, he brings the heat. So we're gonna talk with him. Mansour is up here once again. So after the interview, we're gonna start really kicking it. I don't know where the show gonna go. I got Asaru and Johannes is here as well. So I don't know what is gonna happen, but we're gonna kick it. We're gonna have a good time. We up here. We got 2 hookah pipes going. I got my coffee. I got some of old scheme stuff, and I got one song with him and another one of my younger brothers and shit. Now it's gonna be. Now I must warn you. This is some straight hood shit. All right, but you know my piece is I love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it comes raw, sometimes it comes conscious, but I just love it when it comes. And I am in support of all my local artists. Now, you know, some of y'all may disagree, but my piece is we got to take over hip-hop, because I'm telling you right now, if we were supporting it, we were supporting local artists, they would create what the fuck we need. But of course, since we ain't supporting them, you know what I'm saying, the people that's supporting them is the ones that's getting the music that they like. So those of you that's out there complaining, start supporting them. Mansour got an album coming out, and you got some already out, right? You know what I'm saying? And O'Skeen got several albums, and I'm surrounded by young artists who produce quality material, who take their last little bit of money and hit the motherfucking studio. They ain't out here selling dope. They ain't out here hurting nobody. They just trying to express themselves. But yet and still, motherfuckers is not supporting them. So of course, you know, I gotta send out my shots. First, sending out shots to Oxy Water. You know, they coming back. So y'all be on the lookout. I found a stash. I found a stash of Oxy Water, and I'm about to go get that shit. I just got to get in contact with my man so I could get the only stash left in Columbus of Oxy Water. I got this shit. That's right, Brother Hot Tim. I got this shit. Next, I want to send out some shots out to Unidaji Capoeira up under the leadership of Monitor Dentista. Big shouts up to them. They have class on Fridays and Sundays over at the Millennium Community School. If you want to learn Capoeira, come on out. I also want to send out shots to New Harvest Cafe. Big ups to Brother Kojo. Keep on doing what you're doing. Support New Harvest. Also support their local gardening efforts, because you know we got to be working on that sustainability, just like with these artists. We got to make it. We got to help them sustain themselves so that we can get the best material. Because there's nothing better than somebody doing something they love and getting a reward. Then you're going to really start getting the quality shit. So that's why I started the Magic Hour. And also sending shots out to the Simba and Simpson Nation. Also sending shots out to Barrios Unidos. Sending shots out to La Placita in New Mexico. And all my fam out there. I especially want to thank all of you that continue to listen to me. The numbers are growing, and I'm loving it. And hopefully some of y'all are joining me live. So feel free to hit me up at www.giamijourney.com. Hit me up on my Facebook. Hit me up on my email. Hit me up on G+. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on my Instagram. Just hit me up. Let me know what you think about the show. Let me know what direction you want me to go in. Let me know if there's anything you want me to discuss. Let me know if I offended you. Let me know if I made you feel good. Let me know if one of my guests offended you, you know. But like I said, it's cool because it's my show, so I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do anyway. But yo, I love you though. Alright, I always got that preface with that. Now, here we go. So, I'm sitting here with my brother O'Skeen, and I basically watched this dude grow up. I can't call him my little brother no more because he's full grown and shit. But I'm gonna let O Scheme go on and introduce himself. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with you, and then we'll get into the conversation.
What's good, family? It's your boy O Scheme. I'm in the building. Big bro, Hot Tims. Big shots out. Thanks for the support. Everybody that's copped the album. Hard Work Volume 2. Volume 1 killed it. I sold 5,000 albums last summer. Trying to do it again this summer. You know, I'm just constantly working. Shouts out to everybody that's loving it. Shouts out to anybody that's promoting it. Shouts out to everybody that's supporting the underground movement. We out here. I'm out here in these streets for real. We getting it in. Trying to stay positive. It's love.
All right, now this is my question for you, bro. You said you sold 5,000 of your CDs last year?
Yeah. Last summer I went on the road with my partners, Def Lock and Midwest General, Shockwind. You know, they Giami House affiliates since day one. And I just pushing them, pumping them. And I've been living off of it. You know, I ain't out in the streets trying to sell no drugs or none of that anymore. You know, I used to do that, but I had to retire, trying to do something positive. I can't do that all my life. You feel me?
Word. Hey, now so check this out. You said a Giami House affiliate. Now, for those that don't know, see, because that is the root of everything that we do. What's your experience with the Giami House? For those that don't know, that's my tribe. But go ahead.
Wow. My experience with the G House was like no other, man. I learned how to build a nation. You know what I mean? I was took under. Big bro Hot Tim took me under his wing. Big bro Jamon, rest in peace. When I met them in high school and just taught me things that I didn't know, opened my eyes to the world a different way, to see a different view. I love them for that, man. They just taught me how to stand on my own too and be a man. You know, they taught me family and brothership. You know what I'm saying? Honor, loyalty, and sacrifice. You feel me? So how to stand up, man. You know, I'm a revolutionary mind at the end of the day, but they seen that before I did. You know, they just built upon that and helped me build upon that. So, you know, I push this literature because it's not just music, it's literature. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking. You know, I got something to talk about. You know, it just helped me hone that. You know what I'm saying? It gave me a foundation to grow upon.
Man, so hey, now, so you stayed in Giami House when we had the house and stuff like that. Why don't you give us some of that background, some of the stuff that my crazy ass sons and little brothers used to do and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we did a lot of positive stuff, but y'all did a lot of crazy shit, man, on a consistent basis, and it kept my blood pressure up, and I had to close the motherfucker down because of all the stress. So go and give your most memorable story from the G House. Now, I don't want nothing that might incriminate anybody, but I need people to understand, see, because when we're trying to build something, you got the positive and you got the negative. We got to always maintain the balance. And my goal was to try to get these young men to think in different ways and shit. So, and that's what I constantly stayed on. You know what I'm saying? But we had our business. Let's put it that way. We don't allow nobody to mess with us. And I mean, because up under one roof, we would have Bloods, we got Crips, we got folks. Everybody was working together. Everybody was eating together. Everybody was doing all types of stuff together. We traveled together. I mean, and you know, I miss that part of it. But give me your most memorable story from the G House.
Well, you know, first I want to say that was like the best times of my life, going back and remembering how many of us it is, and we was a big family, man. It was any time in that house, it could be 15, 20 of us in there, just deep. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just, it's all love, no beef, none of that, man. We was militant, man. We trained in so many different ways to just be a family. You know what I'm saying? We fought together, we ate together, we hustled together, we struggled together. we lived together. You know, we was young knuckleheads at the time, so we all got into trouble together. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of crazy street shit going on, man. But you know, a lot of us survived, some of us didn't. You know what I'm saying? Thug and peace to all my peoples that fucked with us, and you know what I mean, my predecessors. You know what I'm saying? But it was real street shit going on. We was young knuckleheads, man, and Big Bro was teaching us a better way. That it was just so many haters that was seeing us growing and seeing us doing the right thing, would try to pull us back, and we would have to, you know what I mean, we would protect each other. And then I didn't care if he was a blood or a crip, folks, Vice Lord, whoever he was, as long as you was Gianni, we was love. But not nobody touch you. It's been many battles, scrapes, war wounds. You know what I'm saying? One of my most memorable moments was Big Bro. I'm a you know, Big Bro Jamon. You know what I'm saying? We was out here on campus one time, and you know, a cat had brought danger to one of my little brothers. Actually, you know what I'm saying, shot him
In the face.
He got a big scar on his neck right now. Man, it was crazy. But Jamon seen dude, we ain't had no pistols or nothing. He didn't care. He scraped dude all in Chipotle's on some Western type shit. You know how the dudes on the Westerns be fighting in the bars, and they pick the dude up and run him across the bar face first. Man, he did dude just like that. Scraped him all over there, man. It was crazy, man. We had to get up out of there, man. But man, that street shit has always been official in us. You know what I mean? That's where we came from. Where Big Bro was trying to bring us up out of there. You know, that was our roots. Now, you know, now we trying to climb out of there. You know, learn from our mistakes.
Now, he keep on mentioning one of my brothers, one of my little brothers. His name is Jamon Jones. Rest in peace. I can't remember the year, but Jamon was murdered in the Short North
2005.
in 2005. And what I'm gonna do right now is, I think, because I didn't label the songs, one of his best songs is Revolutionary Mind, and I'm going to play Revolutionary Mind for you right now. But before we do that, my grandson listening to the show right now, and his name is Yalan, and he asking if you remember him, because y'all had a little talk on Facebook, because he said he's going to be the greatest rapper in Columbus. And
yeah, I asked him who he was.
Right. So you want to know if you remember him.
I remember that.
He, well, we'll talk about it, but I don't know if you remember him, because he lived with me over on 18th for about 2 months. And a talented little dude, so we're gonna work with him. He coming to the meetings on Saturdays and shit. But hey, here we go. Let's try and see. Hopefully this is Revolutionary Minds. This is Jamon Jones.
Produced by me.
Oh, you made the beat?
Yeah, I made that beat. He said at the beginning, he said I'm a fool for it.
Alright, now, this is what I want. This is what I want to know. Because I was talking to Shekel off and on, and I want to get all of y'all that do lyrics together and do a remix of Revolutionary Minds. So I want you to think about that.
No
shit.
problem. You know what? When I was in the joint, I had wrote one for myself.
Okay.
So I never laid it. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect, because I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs that Bro ever made. In fact, I wasn't even done with the beat. When he heard it, he was like, "Don't do nothing else." I'm like, "Bro, I gotta do this and do that." It's not even a bass line in there. And he like, "Bro, man, leave it like it is, bro. I want it." And when he took it and brought it back to me, I didn't even go to the studio with him. He brought it back, and I was just amazed, just floored, I was shocked.
So here we go, Revolutionary Minds. Hopefully.
House. most niggas on your block is bitches. Motherfuckers go to jail, turn to fags and snitches. This is a motherfucking new beginning. I came to make bread, break legs and friendships. Only loyal to the guys that was there in the beginning. At a time when I was down and out and thought I was finished. Got down for niggas when they couldn't handle their business. Life or death situations, dog, I blaze my cannon. I've been crushing motherfuckers when they was barely standing. But it's funny how people change, act strange and different. Much love for my gangster ALI in prison and Black Mark, who plays cops doing time in the pen. Only reason why I rap is to cop me a Benz. But I'm good, hood rich, fresh hoopty with tents. Experience 9 Luger with the extra clip. When we ride, it sounds something like this. For those who don't know, SK sound like this. Beretta pump sound like this. Gorilla crime life ride like this. Giame motherfucker, I'ma die by this. I never asked to be a gangster, hood made me this. I never asked to be a writer, God gave me this. But I always been a fighter and my life ain't shit. I'm a motherfucking rider, bitch. Revolutionary line. I blaze decay in my earlier days. Now all the boy do is flow and do shows on stage. 21 years young, bitch, accept my age. Hood life, I raid cribs, bitch, respect my gauge. This side of town is like a ghost town with stacks of hay. And my block look like a million nigga march parade. Niggas go cop vest but can't guard they face. Dog, I help niggas get a life to God like Mace. Fuck clubs, I do songs for mosh pits and raves. Hoes bouncing around in thongs, got ass for days. My fist slick, a white t-shirt and J's. And I'm sorry, but your flow is not appealing to me. Motherfuckers drop 40s when they listen to me. Only hot shit you got is songs featuring me. Bitch, please, I'm too smart, I should've stayed in college. But I settled for a chicken giving head like a scholar. And I won't stop rapping till I see $1 million. The street shit is easy, beat don't even bother. You can holler if you want it, if you flossin', I'ma take it. Your jaw, I can break it, there is no escaping. The crime life essence, understand you in the presence of a hungry motherfucker that's trying to make it. You'll get slapped if you cake it, don't slick talk me. I don't support that weak shit, so don't lean on me. For those who don't know, SK sound like this. Beretta pump sound like this. Gorilla crime life ride like this. Giame motherfucker, I'ma die by this. I never asked to be a gangster, hood made me this. I never asked to be a writer, God gave me this. But I always been a fighter and my life ain't shit. I'm a motherfucking rider, bitch. Revolutionary mind's amazing. Y'all bitches can't fade him. Too slick for any chick to try to play. Too much game for that. Now to stretch more hoes than you have in this pack. Now to blaze more guns than you wish you had. Eyes low when the old school white willow and hash. To a bitch crib so I can grab a pillow and crash. I'm like first cause I can't be last. I'm like the worst thing to cross your path. I'm the suicidal thoughts but your depression is bad. I'm the feeling that you get right before you blast. I'm the hunger pain felt when you down in your last. I'm the itch sensation that crash. And you punk motherfuckers really need to be glad that I don't pump motherfuckers full of lead from the mag. Got freeway flow that crash. I'm like the Bill Gates and guns rap. Motherfucker, you can holler. For those who don't know, SK sound like this. Beretta pump sound like this. Gorilla crime life ride like this. Giame motherfucker, I'ma die by this. I never asked to be a gangster, hood made me this. I never asked to be a writer, God gave me this. But I always been a fighter and my life ain't shit. I'm a motherfucking rider, bitch. For those who don't know, SK sound like this. Beretta pump sound like this. Gorilla crime life ride like this. Giame motherfucker, I'ma die by this. I never asked to be a gangster, hood made me this. I never asked to be a writer, God gave me this. But I always been a fighter and my life ain't shit. I'm a motherfucking rider, bitch. Revolutionary mind.
Alright, we back. You Revolutionary Minds by Jamon Jones, also known as Twin Glocks. Man, look, this is my piece here. Let's go here. Because we're gonna talk a little bit about your upcoming album. Then we're gonna bring Mansour and maybe Johannes and Asaru will join us in the conversation. We're gonna talk about some world shit. But you're not just a rapper, you're a musician.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What instruments you play?
Coming up in high school, middle school, I played trumpet, trombone, flugel, tuba, French horn, anything with a mouth, all the brass instruments. I taught myself how to do the percussion. I taught myself percussion and taught myself how to play the piano, play the keyboard, and record beats. So I already knew how to read music. Other than other various instruments that I could use. But there was the main ones, though, that got me through, and I was in choir, tenor. I was leading everything I did. Everything.
And see, that's what pissed me the fuck off, man. These little niggas be having talents and shit. I gotta go to the streets and he taught himself how to play piano. When was that? In between selling dope? What the fuck? Man, come on, man. All that talent, man.
That was before I hopped off the porch. But then when I hopped out the porch, it wasn't out just standing on the corner. So I'm in the trap. I got me a keyboard and was teaching myself how to make beats. I was fascinated with it. In high school, they tried to make it like a job, and we was struggling. As a family, we was struggling. We wasn't the richest. We wasn't all the way flat broke. Mama made sure we ate, but I helped out to make sure we ate too. And when school was talking about band camp all summer, I was looking at them like, I can't put no money in my pocket. You know what I mean? And that was before I became Giame, before I even moved down here. I'm originally from Indianapolis, so the times was hard. Shit, I had to get out here and get it, and help my family. I had 4 little sisters. You know what I'm saying? I'm the oldest. Mama only boy. So I had to do something, and she always raised me as the man in the house, no matter what man was in there, because my real father wasn't there. She was like, "You gonna always be my man in the house." So I couldn't see playing in this band and getting some money in my pocket to help feed my family right now. It wasn't all about clothes and shoes and the glamour of the life. Wow, I came from the struggle for real.
All right, so now you got a new album that you're releasing, and it's called. Tell us a little bit about this album, this latest project that you got.
This is like the best music I've done. I say that as an understatement because I keep hearing a lot of the old music that I forgot about, and it kind of lets me know I've been on that same level. I just grown with my music. It's always been professional and good. I've always been a perfectionist, but I took a little more time with this album. I'm singing on a couple of the tracks, which I normally don't do. People just now finding out I got a voice. And it's a broad spectrum of different music. Volume 1 had a lot of jazzy cuts on there, but it was more hardcore. Volume 2 is smoother. I've had people tell me they play the whole CD. And these is very critical music critics. You know what I mean? And they not gonna lie to me. They gonna tell me. They not gonna big up me and tell me, yo, your music is good if it was trash. They're the type of people that's always been 100 with me, so they're telling me that they can play it all the way through, from 1 through 16. Man, I'm feeling good about this.
So how if somebody wanted to get one of these albums, since your ass is not up in the 21st century with everybody else and out here selling fucking CDs, how does somebody get in touch with you to get their hands on one of these CDs, or can they pay for it? I mean, we're gonna work on getting you to where motherfuckers can download it and you still get paid. But how do they find you to get a CD?
Right now, anybody can hit me on Facebook, can hit me on Twitter.
Go ahead. What's your name on Facebook?
My Facebook name is O Scheme Strickland. O''Scheme SCHEME Strickland. I accept all requests. You want to send me a $5? You can get both the CDs. You know what I'm saying? $5. I'll send y'all both the CDs. Mail it to you. You know what I mean? Hit me on Instagram at Schemer317. I'm on Twitter at TimeFly, 2 Y's, all caps, TIMEFLYY. Just hit me up, bro. Anybody that want it. My Reverb Nation is Reverb Nation /OScheme74 is OScheme without the apostrophe. You know what I mean? We just get it in. You can download free cuts on there, but it's not this album. But this album, you're going to have to get in touch with me personally for right now until I actually upload it onto the internet. I'm still trying to perfect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna get you together on that piece. That's what because like I said, man, if we want to take hip hop back, we have to do it one city at a time. And since I'm only in Columbus and I'm surrounded by all you talented brothers, because I got Mansar sitting next to me. He ready to get on the mic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a cut from your album. This is Street Scriptures by OScheme. Alright?
Yes,
so here we go.
Chill. Scheme in this bitch. We don't play by rules. Wait a second. Okay, from the game I done learned so much. Don't abide by the code of the commandments, you will get fucked. I'm not hard, I'm just firm to the touch. Lessons learned like a STD, never burnt so much. I clutch my pistol like a Christian in Bibles. Hell bent on survival, hustling while I'm holding my rifle. 12 jurors judge a nigga in trials. One judge and a half-ass chance of how you sweating for miles. There's a chance I could go and get rich, so I'm sliding through the corners in the race like the Tokyo Drift. Grime life got me holding the fifth. And riding in the fast lane got a nigga holding his dick. See, here's some bullets you can hold from the clip. And I got sweet aim, so I'm gon' leave a hole in your lip. Nigga, the streets is my family, my means to an end. Get rich, die trying, or get locked in the pen. Nigga, the game is my scripture, this pistol, my Bible. My tombstone is scripts, and it's all about survival. The streets is my family, my means to an end. Get rich, die trying, or get locked in the pen. What does it take to touch a man's soul? Before he get caught up in the game and get thrown in the manhole. What was it about his life that made him cold? What about stress? Does that take a toll? His heart, does that make him bold? Just sit back a minute, I'll let you know. Your experience makes you a vet, in other words, a professional. A lesson learned is a lesson sold. Chopper bullets obliterate muscles and turn you into vegetables. Been running these streets all my life, homie. For mine, every time on the line, I done put my life on it. Against them C's, I put my mic on it. You need to catch up with your kind, no homo, you're not my type, homie. Can't see me, I'm out of sight, homie. I'm not the type to get caught up in the glamour, glitter, and lights, homie. Nigga, my life is what my rhymes like. The time's right, I'm in the limelight, represent ground. Nigga, the game is my scripture, this pistol, my Bible. My tombstone is scripts, and it's all about survival. The streets is my family, my means to an end. Get rich, die trying, or get locked in the pen. I'm married to the game, for better or for worse. You niggas synthetic like the leather on her purse. I am authentic, natural, so genuine. You haters on your period. Niggas so feminine, don't believe in them. Ain't no beef, friend of him. Out for $1 million like chameleons, I'm blended in. Gone with the wind, homie. I'm in the wind again. Haters hate scheme, they don't never want him to win. My attitude is I'm not losing. I'm running through the bumps, the scrapes and the bruises. I'm laughing cause you hating ass niggas so amusing. Clowns at the circus sitting here for my amusement. My rhymes in the time of turmoil so soothing. Focused on growth, development, and improvement. The streets is the light, the very essence of my movement. And if you ain't street, keep it moving. Nigga, the game is my scripture, this pistol, my Bible. My tombstone is scripts, and it's all about survival. The streets is my family, my means to an end. Get rich, die trying, or get locked in the pen.
We back. Yo, check this out. Now, alright, now, before we get done, what we're gonna do is, I want this story. Tell me a little bit about Judgment Day, because this was a hot cut on my last Magic Hour. Kid Magic hosted it. He surprised me. He told me it was a surprise on it. He dedicated the album to Jamon once again, because Jamon had a cut on there, some shit that I never heard. Because you know he got all, because he got shit. Yeah, we got shit all spread
everywhere.
Out. And well, anyway, I heard Judgment Day, and I told him, I said, send me that track. What's the story behind that? Because for those that don't know, Shekel Mac 10 is a family member.
He's big.
As a matter of Mac is the predecessor of Giammi. Well, actually, Mac is the predecessor before 35th Dynasty. Then we moved from 35th Dynasty to Giammi House after Fanoaks. Sending shots out to Fanoaks. Because Fanoaks is really who hooked me up with all y'all. Because Fanoaks hooked me up with Jamon and Will and Dion. And from them, I moved right next door. It just so happened the universe is crazy. When Giammi House was founded, this is a true story. When I developed Giammi House, the concept for Giammi House came when I was basically homeless. I was living in one of my friend's basements, and I said I wanted to open a foster home because I was working with young people. And I came up on some hard times, broke up with my girl and shit like this, and we were splitting all this shit, and then I ended up losing everything. So I ended up staying with my pastor first. Then my pastor hooked up and got married, and I had to find another place. So some of the people that was in the Underground Railroad with me said, hey, bring your shit over here. So I went over there. I was sleeping down in the basement, and when it rained, it would flood. So I was sitting down there, I was doing my journals and shit, doing my meditations and stuff, and I visualized houses. I said, I need a house. I need a house. And I just had hooked up with Pittman, and he was talking about 35th Dynasty. I was doing the Underground Railroad, and we was doing the food co-op and stuff, and I needed a business. So I got fortunate enough to hook up with some business. Well, anyway, I created the house in my mind first. This is some of the shit that I be telling y'all about. People don't, honestly, I think some people just think I'm just talking shit. I was homeless in a fucking basement, and I created the Giammi House 2 years before this shit happened. It all came together perfectly. Not only did I have one house, we ended up with 3. Then I bought a whole bunch of houses, but I got caught up in the real estate bubble. And that's another story about me doubting what the fuck I could really do. Well, anyway, I ended up renting a house right next door to Jamon. It was a duplex.
Yeah, I remember
hooked up with Fanoaks, and it just so happened I was driving on the east side, and it was an empty one side of a duplex was empty. I moved in, and little did I know, the little nigga that lived next door was Jamon. Fanoaks came over, he saw Jamon living next door, he said, yo, that's one of my G's, blah, blah, blah. History was made from there. We formed the house. Well, anyway, Shekel is part of that whole piece because that's a whole nother story. Well, anyway, give us the story behind Judgment Day, because that shit blew my mind when I heard that shit. Go ahead.
Big bro, man, I had been basically going through my girl. I always go over, Big Bro house and chop it up with him, and he give me feedback and, tell me basically, chill out, be easy, don't be on no bullshit. You feel me? Like, I got this music, and I knew he wasn't on the gangster shit that he used to be on. He's on the revolutionary mind type of thing. He a Muslim, and he bringing heat, and I got part Muslim background too. So, he told me the song was gonna be called Judgment Day, and I heard the beat. I didn't hear the hook or anything, his verse or none of that. So I wrote my verse. He told me months in advance about it, but bro work at his own pace, and I thought he was bullshit. So he called me. I wrote the shit in like 10-15 minutes and met him at the studio and laid it down. Then when I heard it, it just blew everything. Like, it was crazy. I was like, I didn't know it was going this deep, because he really putting a knife in him right now. 100, man. It's a lot of knowledge on there, man, that people didn't expect me to come on. You know what I mean? It was something different. It's more positive when you're thinking about the revolution that's going to happen, the shit that's going to happen, the shit that's happening in the world right now. You know what I mean? Especially for us black folks. You know what I mean? I ain't on no racist, none of that, but it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We got to be for each other. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't for us. You know, so at the end of the day, we got to stop killing each other. So I was trying to just get a message back to my people and my youngsters, in a way that they could feel it. You know what I mean? And which is basically through my own eyes, as one of them walking through these streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking through here. You know, I might have a pistol. You know what I'm saying, or this or that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm trying to stay away from that, but I have to protect myself when I'm out here in the hood selling my CDs, because they seeing me shine. You know what I'm saying? So instead of promoting the violence and advocating the violence, I try to open I'm trying to open everybody's eyes to the other side. You know what I mean? Not just what we seeing. You know what I mean?
Well, sending the shouts out to Shekel Mac 10, because niggas gonna be mad if I don't.
Big bro, man.
Man acquiring courage and knowledge. 10. All right, now. All right. Let me do a disclaimer. Please prepare yourself for murder and mayhem.
Oh my God!
Because when I heard this shit, it left my mouth open, but I had to get it and I had to post this shit up because Shekel and Oski brought the shit. All right, so here we go. Truth.
Yes, sir.
Let's give him our undivided attention, and let's receive Brother Minister Nuri Muhammad with a warm round of applause. All praise is due to Allah.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, family. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is indeed his messenger. I'd like to greet my brothers and my sisters in the greeting words of peace of Assalamu alaikum. How's everybody today? All praises are due to Allah. I'm doing well myself, striving in Allah's name to make my word my bond. Thanking Allah to be able to celebrate a Savior's Day. To actually have met a Lord and a Redeemer for the black man and woman in the whole world if they only but understood. And I'm talking about the greatest black man that has ever lived other than God himself, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah, Columbus most dangerous up in here for the year 2014. Yeah. Grime Life Entertainment. It's got you calling on your Jesus. Stomach full of pork chops. Wake up out of your sleep, it's getting beat. It's time I wreck shop. The enemy peep these picture from the scripture. Blood you didn't decrypt you. He fooled you with devilish ways. He got you this way. You see the picture, vision it clearly. Man, you too near me not to hear me. Chastisement divinely coming from Allah so severely. Rain, snow, hell, and earthquakes. The world will shake. Let's watch these white devils fall. Death is your fate. Vanilla killer, cause it's judgment day. Ain't no escape, ain't running hot. It's about time you pay for slavery. Look what you did to me and other black people. Made us to live inferior. Treat us like we ain't equal. Tricked us with Christianity. Taught us about a trinity. Plans to lead us to hell. Blind with no unity. If you and me wanna break these chains, united we stand tall. Let's go, you hear Elijah's final call. We must follow his teachings. Let's make it through Judgment Day. Black woman, black man, unite, white folk gon' pay. For the way she did her black slaves, sent the Lord in a rage. Look, read the front page. A lot of devils filling up the graves. Vanilla killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away. No, vanilla killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away.
Say what's wrong with the way we living? Crazy spending and fornicating with crazy women. It's crazy, isn't it? You programmed and made me ignorant. Just sit down, have a seat, homie, and pay attention. BT wants you to see the cars, clothes, and bling. That's what they show you to program you just to want these things. To make it worse, they even show you how to go and get it. Get you a pot and some water, jump on the stove and whip it. Guess you don't understand the reason why you wear a chain. Cause you still enslaved, it's different, yet it's still the same. They blowing up our buildings, they poisoning our food. They poisoning our mind, we sick and we ain't got the flu. But you don't got a clue, cause you addicted to Jerry Springer and Dr. Who and whatever they got for you. We killing each other thinking it's what we gotta do. The end is near and it's coming soon. I'm dropping jewels.
Let's make it through Judgment Day. Black woman, black man, unite, white folk gon' pay. For the way she did her, black slaves sent the Lord in a rage. Look, read the front page, a lot of devils filling up the graves. Vanilla killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away. Nope, vanilla killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away. We in these last days, they still don't wanna give us reparations, and they still don't wanna offer us the land to build the black nation, so we can show that we started civilization, the first created on earth. Take it for what it's worth. This is God's work. If he give it, he take it with his divine work. The real hurts, best bow and repent, or else it gets worse. Hearts will burst. You even got the nerve to wanna integrate. Who does that? Sleep with the enemy. That's a fool's fate. Take heed to the lessons taught by Elijah Muhammad. Drop your Christian faith, accept Allah. Become Islamic, believe in his prophets. Believe in the oneness of the Almighty. He's present with the curse of wicked and slimy. White man, he grimy. Your time's up. You try 6,000 years, no more luck. You can't duck. The disaster was struck. Y'all should give up, so keep your false preaching. Save us all from your grief, the final call. Listen, Muhammad speaks. We must follow his teachings. Let's make it through Judgment Day. Black woman, black man, unite, white folk gon' pay. For the way she did her, black slaves sent the Lord in a rage. Look, read the front page. A lot of devils filling up the graves. Vanilla killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away. Nope. Vanilla killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away.
That was Judgment Day featuring O'Skeen. That's Shekem, Mac 10. Damn, Shekem. Hey, I'm gonna have him on the show. I gotta catch up with him though. You know, fam, he gonna come. All I gotta do is put the call out. I just ain't been caught putting the brother call out on these niggas. But I done had the Mario on the show. I got O'Skeen now. I'm gonna get Shekem. Man, sorry when he get done with his stuff. We gonna put him up on here. Like I said, we taking this shit by storm. Now you like that song, you can check it out and you can download it off of the last Magic Hour. It was on the last Magic Hour, so check it out. Let us know what you think. And if you like any of those artists, man, just support. All right, so now we're gonna go into basically a roundtable discussion. I don't know what direction he's gonna go in, and I'm gonna go and put on one more track from an OG House compilation. Now I'm gonna be honest, man. When I first heard what my little brothers was doing, I was pissed off. I'm feeding these niggas. And the reason I was upset because they be like, Giammi House, bitch. They brought the shit so raw. But
we was from the streets, and that's how we embodied it.
Right, and I was like, oh my God. But like I said, artists gonna do what artists gonna do, and and as I listen, especially after my little bruh passed away, I became a little bit more open because hip hop has always been about self-expression, and this is how they was feeling, and I was confident that the seeds that I had planted in them, the seeds that Fanoaks had planted in them, the seeds that the big brothers had planted in them would definitely sprout. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of time. So peace, guys. You take it easy. All right. So here's track 6, and I think it's called Hood Shit.
Oh, I made that beat too. That was one of my favorite ones.
Hood shit. This is hood shit. See, we from the hood, daddy. I'm Fast Money. This is my nigga J. Jones, Mr. Mythic, and Weedy.
I'm Mythic.
You know what I'm saying?
My nigga Weedy.
We grew up in the hood, daddy.
J. Jones.
This ain't no.
All at him.
This ain't the Cosby. This ain't no show. Tell him something, Jones.
Bitch, please, you can bleed if you fuck with me. Gorilla crime life gangsters that roll with me. Put it down most ferociously. I murdered the whole damn street. Niggas can't call police. Got solutions for motherfuckers trying to murder at me. Life is a sport. I had Gatorade leaking through your jersey. You all wanted with a guy from the dirty short, dirty north. Had your ass on life support.
I caught felonies, y'all caught misdemeanors. Your career streaking like glass and surface cleaner. I don't roll with dogs, but my niggas will shoot you and hit the pin like a bowling ball. Man, don't even look at me funny. You know I keep a gat in my pants, like the hand of Al Bundy. We ain't cops, but we keep guns and holsters, and to leave your heart in your throat like a roller coaster.
Grime life, nigga, my life is trite. Put the script, niggas of tricks couldn't stomach the pipes. I disappear right in front of your sight. Fuck your clique, ain't none of your hype, ain't none of your type. Hood shit, this nothing but hood bitch. 50 niggas carrying heat through your hood quick. Niggas ain't long, they short shits like Bushwick. Niggas is pussy, smell foul, they need to dush, bitch.
You need to come cop off us, our weed is better. Shit burn the back of your throat like cayenne pepper. You don't want war with us, our money is longer. We from Ohio, but they found his bones in Arizona. Pioneered this bust town rap. Damn. And I don't mean that nigga Goldie when I speak on Max. Flow hot, I melt glue out of homegirls' tracks. Win long, I stretch balls like spines and backs. And I know I'm leaving lumps dark, but scars is better. Buck 50s across the face, blood stains on the sweater. Got everybody ducking and running. Cuz spin, so I hit him in the back of the stomach. Why the fuck was he running?
Easy, easy, man. These niggas ain't grow up in the hood, baby. I'ma tell these niggas something, man. You ain't from here, don't you come through here, daddy. Tell them something, daddy.
In my school days, I was always playing hooky. Why? I was on the block trying to get dough like cookies. And I've been known to fight the best. Only time you all be around beats is when you go and fight your pets. Man, I'm hungry like a hostage. I'm trying to be sitting on a bird like riding on an ostrich. I'm about popping clips. I hear y'all niggas popping off at the mouth, but y'all really ain't popping shit. I keep coke in the Averex. That'll clear up your nose like inhaling some Nasonex.
Yeah.
Bring him in, Memphis. Come on, daddy. Show him something.
I clap rounds from the bus to the nap town. Play it back to your 6-pack and watch you smack ground. Pounds of killer shit I pack down in your grill. I'm eating prey that I done track down in the field. Nigga, this real. Ain't nothing you feel. Still quick, what? Telling you niggas you're getting killed. Something ill, like I'm smoking, steady choking. Come through with a 4-5 and leave your chest open. Yeah, that shit stinks, you're reeking. Open your mind out so I can know what you're thinking. It's in sync, nah, it's out of syncing. Fuck that nigga, it ain't no blinking. We make moves on your block. Gripping so hard, I feel the grooves from the Glock. Watch it pop. 17 shots. They 17 bitch niggas off from 17 boxes.
You can catch me on my third day, same jeans on. Only thing changed is the hip my gun is on. The block ain't no block without no monster. Don't matter if the A1s is new, still gon' stop you. They can be used or new as long as they shoot. Wintertime tucked in the snorkel, feathers is goose. You don't want problems with life, my gorillas is tripe. Hitting your wife with my grandfather's fisherman knife. And it's money in the hood, y'all ain't getting it right. And if you ain't got money to burn, dog, you don't shoot dice. You can catch me in the SS, the color of lights, with a bottle of Hypnotic and a couple of dice. The kid feeling all the way right. And if you ever see me brawl in a fight, you know I knock out lights. I'm the reason why niggas get their teeth covered in ice. I'm responsible for a lot of niggas going to Christ. I'm the voice of the streets at night.
I'ma tell y'all something. Gianni house, nigga. It's not a game. We really from the hood, daddy. We grew up in the hood. 24/7, 365. We really puff weed. Ain't no herbal supplement, faggot. Fuck them. Gianni house, bitch. And I'm Mr. Fast Money. Just in case you wanna know who talking shit. And I'm at Advantage Records. You know
New York.
Oh, we are back. So now this is where it goes down. I don't know where the fuck we gonna go. But Mansour been quiet the whole time. So I'm gonna pass the mic. Go and introduce yourself once again. Let them know what's going on.
Peace, man. It's Mansour, aka Mr. Diddy. Shout out to the Verbal Delegation. Wise Nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been quiet. I just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? Getting this Gianni house history lesson. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what Brother Hatem really been doing, putting down out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't know you was that deep. You know what I'm saying? You know, so just getting enlightened out here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, now so in the news, I ain't had time to pull shit up. I just been listening to the music and stuff. But is there anything of interest that y'all want to talk about? Education, politics, economics, women, men. I don't give a fuck. Let's talk. Let's put it out there. What's going on in the news? Because I've been working, trying to catch up, so I ain't been able to keep up with nothing. I want to say happy spring, because this is the first day of spring. And those of you that's been following me on my other stations, get ready to claim 2014. We claim 2014, but it's 2014 and beyond. Your ass has been on your 224 process. We about to take over the motherfucking world. So get yourself together. Get in shape. I want to also say, hopefully, I see some of y'all that's listening at tomorrow's workshop. You know what I'm saying? Because we got people coming. And we're going to drop it because we're getting into hip-hop heavy. That's the subject. Hip-hop. The state of hip-hop. We always got to talk about hip-hop because you know why? Because that's our shit. That's our thing. That's that thing of ours and shit. And I want to make sure that at least in Columbus, we holding it down for the real hip-hop. Because the real hip-hop is over here. So, Mansour, since you've been silent the whole time, and I appreciate your patience, because I know you love the show, I know you love the mic, I know you love doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you are an artist, you are a musician, and on top of that, you are an MC. Tell me, give me your view on the state of hip hop, or take it in whatever direction you want. Let's start with hip hop and we build from there.
The state of hip hop, man. I mean, I want to come off and just say, you know, the shit horrible. You know what I'm saying? You know, the shit's cornball. But you know, I ain't gonna do all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what I will say though, you know, the state of hip hop is low. You know what I'm saying? It's low. You know what I'm saying? It's not really where it should be, you know. I mean, hearing what I just heard from the brother Keith O'Skeen, from the O'Skeen, you know what I'm saying? Like, it made me feel good because it's street shit and some knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that's missing from the game is that balance. Like you said, you gotta keep shit balanced out here, you know what I'm saying? You know, gotta feed you. You know what I'm saying? Feed you some good shit, you know, and like O'Skeen said, you know what I'm saying? From a level that the people can understand, you know what I'm saying? Because we can't go all straight over your head all the time. Me, I do that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I got to, because, you know, I got to hit you with that other dynamic, you know what I'm saying? But that balance, we got to keep that balance, and that, to me, that's the biggest thing missing from hip hop right now. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now I want to be clear. I'm talking about hip hop. I'm not talking about rap. Yeah. I'm not talking about rap, because we all know that the whole rap piece has been colonized. Because if you listen to the artists, all of them are saying the same fucking thing. And then on top of that, We could go from city to city. This is why I'm saying we got to take it over city by city. We need pockets of conscious individuals that truly love hip-hop to take over their city as far as hip-hop, because when we talk about hip-hop, we can't leave out the breakdancing, we can't leave out the beatboxing, we can't leave out the graffiti art, we can't leave out the street entrepreneurship and street fashion, we can't leave out the street knowledge, you know what I'm saying, that hip-hop knowledge, because that encompasses hip-hop. For me, that shit is still alive and jumping. But what has happened with our little sister rap, you know what I'm saying, for me, in some ways is a tragedy. In other ways, it's an opportunity, you know, because I am hip-hop, so I can listen to what they call hip-hop with small H's and shit. I can listen to the products and not really get affected because I'm a thinker. So, now, hip-hop saved my life. I don't know about y'all, you know, because if not for hip-hop, you know, because while other niggas was out getting introduced to dope, I was breakdancing. While they was out doing other stupid shit, I was practicing rapping. You know what I'm saying? That's how old I am. You know what I'm saying? When we still used to break out the cardboard boxes and break dance, and we didn't have all the equipment and shit, so niggas used to come together and beatbox, and then we would put our little rhymes together and go to the local talent shows and get it in and actually have battles and shit. That's the hip hop I came from. Now I know that shit exists, because this is how I know it exists, because I speak to brothers like Asaru, and Asaru, when I first met Asaru had beads. I don't know if he had a Kango on, but the nigga had on gazelles, or glasses similar to gazelles. And when I looked at that nigga, I said, there's still some underground hip hop shit going on, and that's where you find the real shit. You got to find these local artists, man, and we got to support them, man, because that's where it's at. What you think about that? What you think about that?
Well, I definitely believe in the support in the underground. You know, that's the root of it all. The state of hip hop as a whole right now, it's slowly but surely resurging and getting better. I think people are tired of hearing this watered down shit that's going around, and tired of hearing the same thing. So, you know, when they see a brother like me out selling my CDs, that's why I do it, so I could be up close and personal with the people, you know what I mean, so they could see my struggle and see what I'm talking about, because I'm not talking about balling, I'm not talking about what BET want me to talk about, I'm not talking about what the radio want me to play, you know. We need more MCs like that. That's how I feel. We need more MCs that don't go with the curve, because you hear a lot of these MCs that's coming out, they all sound alike. You know, it's important to stick to you and yours. You know, what happened to the state of hip-hop when Pac and Biggie was around, and Pac was making you feel things, you know what I mean? Brenda Had a Baby made you feel compassion for the young women coming up in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Dear Mama, you know what I'm saying? What happened to songs like that? Like, you know, what happened to Scarface and them? What happened to, you know, KRS-One, you know what I'm saying? What happened to actually being a lyricist, playing with the words, you know, and understanding what the fuck you really are saying, you know what I mean? And not just rhyming, you know. Brothers like me, man, I come from the heart. I don't come from the mind with it, you know what I'm saying? I come from the heart, you know. A lot of these cats is sit down and they think about what they doing. That makes a lot of it false, you know what I'm saying, when it's coming from the brain almost, you know what I mean? Bring it from the heart. The resurgence is coming though, you know what I mean? It's building back up.
They can hear you. Okay.
I was on break the other night listening to Magic, and they played Keep Your Head Up. And when Pac said, I wonder why we rape our women, do we hate our women, it just took me back. Because I'm like, what happened to rappers saying shit that a rapper ain't supposed to say? You know what I'm saying? As a, you know,
that's part of being that revolutionary mindset.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the game missing. We got this rapper box. You know what I'm saying? Certain things a rapper say.
Stereotype.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And you get caught up into this egotistical rapping thing. You know, but I love MCs who say shit that a rapper is not supposed to say. Do we hate our women? That gotta be one of the illest questions to the black community the last 30 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
they got money for wars but can't feed the poor.
Come on now.
How real was that? When it was happening, it's still happening to this day.
It's still happening, but ain't nobody speaking on it. So that's the difference. Ain't nobody really speaking on that shit. You know what I'm saying? On no radio level. Like when I heard that, and I said, damn, this is top 4. This was top 40.
You got niggas rapping about shit they ain't even did before.
Exactly.
They want us to sell dope. They want us to. What happened to rapping about, you know what I'm saying, taking care of your family, you know what I'm saying? What about rapping about your struggles, you know?
Well, I'm gonna say this. The reason that shit went out was because motherfuckers stopped supporting it. And since people aren't thinking, you know what I'm saying, it's easy for a conglomeration like these record companies to come and create an MC. All these rappers, I ain't even gonna call them MCs. These rappers, a lot of these rappers are created basically in a laboratory. If your shit is too conscious, you know what I'm saying? If your shit is too conscious, you're not gonna get no airplay. That's where, and see, this is what gives me hope. That's where motherfuckers like, for example, I'm gonna bring Asaru's ass back up in here again. I was talking to Saru. He said, I want to be a hip hop promoter. See, that's where it starts because we're not thinking about hip-hop as a whole culture, as a whole business. Every culture has the business mind behind it. Like, for example, we got all these young kids hooking up on this fucking internet. But we have not entered the internet in a way where we could take this shit back. We don't even need record companies no more. Hell, we on a radio show right now. You know what I'm saying? We got a few listeners right now, but by the end of the week, I'm gonna have about 50 motherfuckers that tune into this, and those 50 share. Then y'all voices is gonna be heard by 100, and it will be heard by hundreds of thousands of people before the year is out. Talking about this shit. But when Saru said, I want to be a hip hop promoter, that's why he going to school. See, motherfuckers is just connecting hip hop with rap. We got to get it out that fucking box.
Hip hop universal, man.
Yeah.
Hip hop is in everything nowadays. You got country artists that's rapping in country music. You got violinists that is playing concerto music. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, opera music. You know, it's hip hop being implemented into everything.
There ain't one pop song on the radio that don't have a hip hop beat to the background. Then they rename it, call it something else. No.
Yeah, that's hip hop. Yeah, that came from us, man. That's us. You know?
That's us. That's the universal vibe, the universal spirit that flows in us, and we got to stop giving that shit away.
We gotta feed it, though.
Right. I agree. We gotta feed it.
It's the heartbeat of modern music, man.
And see, as an artist nowadays, like myself, I can really say that I'm an MC, but at the end of the day, if I don't adhere to what most people is doing or some kind of way, what I'm trying to say, sometimes I have to dumb my music down to get other people to even listen to it because of the way they program. And I have to sneak something like Judgment Day in, just punch them in their face with it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, this is what I'm going to say to y'all MCs. Y'all are the magicians of the culture. And what a lot of times, what I think what we missing is the true power, because I want y'all to understand this. Motherfuckers wasn't always, I ain't gonna say that, but rap as we know it today wasn't always there. So they had to build an audience. You don't shape your shit to the audience. You shape your shit to build the audience that you want. It's gonna take time, but you can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because every now and then you got to drop some street shit. But you got to build on your thing, because if not, you're going to get caught in a fucking niche that you ain't even gonna like. You gonna eventually want to just give up and stop rhyming because you don't want to rhyme about that shit no more. You gonna try to go for the money now because you got to stay on top. That's what happened to a lot of motherfuckers because they ain't keeping it real.
Man, so I stay on my grind 24/7 as we speak. You know, I really eat off this shit. That's why I embody it. I love it because I get to do what I love to do. You know what I'm saying, and get paid off of it. You know what I mean. At the end of the day, what's more better than doing something you love? You know what I mean. I don't have to punch that 9 to 5 and go to a job and be like, fuck, I hate going to this motherfucker. You know what I mean.
That's real wealth right there.
And I try to
value.
Yeah, I'm not. Some people might say I sell myself short, but at the end of the day, I'm one of you. I bleed and walk just like you. You know what I'm saying? I go through my own struggles and pain just like you. So when I approach somebody that want a CD, when I approach somebody that sell my CD, I tell them, shoot, just give me, a donation. I don't care what it is, as long as it's green and you can slide with this CD. You know, that makes it more memorable for that person. You know what I mean? I can give it away for free, but how many free CDs have you got that you just frisbee or threw away or make you dig in your pocket to come? You know what I mean? Personally, I love the internet. Don't get me wrong; it's going to be useful for me, but it's nothing like getting out here and receiving the love from everybody when they actually hear it and they buy it and they see you out on the block again and they ride past you listening to it and they're like, bro, this the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I try to take that back to the old days for Master P, Scarface and them, how they first started out the trunk. It's still good for something. Cause I touch people's hearts, you know what I mean?
It's getting loud up here in the she-shop. I just want to know, Asaru, your ass is just hovering over in the back, man. You got something you want to say, dog?
Yo, this is Asaru. I was hearing a conversation over here about hip-hop and the state of hip-hop. State of hip-hop, man, is well alive. You know what I mean? It hasn't gone nowhere, you know what I mean? I listen to hip-hop music all day, every day, from underground artists, you know what I mean, that's trying to get their music out here, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. You can't say that hip-hop's dead because it's not. It's just in the underground, and it's hard to look for, but it's like looking for information. You gotta go to the library, you gotta dig into it deep, you know what I mean? So with this hip-hop music, you gotta find it, you know what I mean? On the internet, on YouTube, it's not out in your hand. You have to look for it. And for me, I look for hip hop music every day. I try to look for artists every day that I can connect with. And eventually, you know me saying, Brother Hatem saying, I want to be a hip hop promoter. I want to be a hip hop promoter because I want to showcase people's art. You know what I mean? Who really want to express themselves deep down their soul and speak to the people. You know what I mean? That's important to me. And as well, I'm just not a hip-hop promoter. I'm a hip-hop producer. You know what I mean? I make beats. So I grew up listening to hip-hop music, and hip-hop music saved my life. You know what I mean? So hip-hop, the state of hip-hop is not dead. You know what I mean? It's just in the mainstream. They dumbing us down. You know what I mean? But when you go to that underground, it's well alive. It's not dead at all. You know, so... I gotta speak my mind on hip hop, period, because people say hip hop dead is not.
Right.
You know
Skeen out here.
Oh yeah.
Cash the Deity out here. Wise Nice out here. G Finesse out here.
Shouts out to Damari. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hating on my big bro, my little bro, but shit. And he's doing this thing. I don't have nobody named Hustle. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody doing it. Midwest. Shockwave, the Midwest General, Shekel Mac 10, my nigga Scopes, that nigga hot in the city. He's raw form hip hop, man. He's one of the niggas you don't really want to battle.
Right.
Shouts out to them, you know what I'm saying?
Empire.
Yeah,
Thunder.
Yep, Thunder, he nice. Lady Capone, what's happening, sis? She gets it in. Man, Jimmy Crack from Indiana, he go hard. Man, it's a handful of artists out here that's really actually doing it. Man, the list goes on.
And I wish we knew some of the names of some of the break dancers out of the Midwest. We got graffiti artists, because you drive through the city, niggas is still tagging. You know what I'm saying?
They don't never stop.
Give a shout out to Giovanni. His name's Poems now. He's a airbrush artist, graffiti period. He's dope, man. You gotta check him out. He has a little party every Thursday at Diesel, so he airbrushes on people's body and shit like that.
Oh, shit. Shouts to Crown Vic, my little bro, man. His CD out, Lord of the Flies. That shit is the truth too. That's hip hop in this world from rare form too, bro.
It's one brother that paints on bodies. Redhead, got freckles, and he painted his car, and it looked like a big candy cane. I can't remember the brother's name, but I got a jacket made for this brother. I had Giammi House over it, Silver Nation on the bottom with a lion. I had that jacket for 15 years. That shit still has not faded. I can't remember his name. Sugar. I can't. Well, anyway, it's here. Hip hop is here, and as Asaru said, the shit is not dead, man. This is us. If hip hop died, we died. God gave it to us. It expresses itself to us. It's our form of self-expression. It nurtured us and got us to where we are. You know what I'm saying? Hell, if not for hip hop, a lot of the consciousness that we're talking about wouldn't have went nowhere, because they tried to kill that shit in the 70s. But we started expressing it through the music. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, anything else before I go and shut this down?
Man,
I guess not.
Look, man, y'all see these young cats out here selling their CDs, man. I don't care if it's $1, man. You know, help them out, because they trying to be positive, and they need y'all support. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all support, because without y'all, we not gonna be nothing. You know what I'm saying? We trying to strive to be great. You know what I'm saying? We need that push. We need that love. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all talking about some of the young dudes in the game. Let me shout out some of the old folks. Jay Rawls, who's still doing it. Spirit. Damn. Now, I'm going to say this about Spirit. Spirit fucked me up as far as hip-hop, because I always got to compare every group that I hear to those niggas. They've been in Columbus all these years, man, and they still put it down. And they are as far as rhyming, they're dope. I mean, like I said, and we become the elders now. You know what I'm saying? So now we have to start getting these young people to start focusing and learn how to use this net, because this net is going to provide us with food, man. Because like right now, like I said, man, we could be reaching 100,000 people. We just don't even know it. We don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey.
Let me drop a 16 on the way out, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me inspired. Hold on, man. It's for the people, man. You know what I'm saying? I got an album coming called Spirit of the People, coming real soon. But up you mighty nation, ain't no time for red, white, and blue salutations. While the oppressor's on his occupation, they choose how many jail cells to build by 3rd grade reading level. See him salivating? Man, that's sicker than OSU Medical's illest patient. Meanwhile, we practicing our own elimination in the name of chasing crumbs in the trap set by bread bakers. Back against the wall cause of crooked lawmakers. They tapping phones while we hustling on these Samsungs. Change gonna come like Samsung, but how long? When everybody in this opera's a phantom. Brothers chasing brothers with handguns, locked up in them slave chains mentally. Pawns of white supremacy. Can't wait till we wake up and get away from all this misery. The world's a penitentiary with a life sentencing. If you're tired of it, raise your fist and take a trip with me. Peace.
Can I say something? Go ahead. Speaking of the elders of hip hop in Columbus, J. Rawls especially, Blueprint, DJ O-Sharp, Spirits. Speaking of Spirits, man, I heard this brother from Spirits named Ness, and Ness is a beast on the mic, man. he cooks at the Near East Market, and he does vegetarian workshops or whatever. So you need to check that brother out. And you know, these brothers laid down the foundation for Columbus hip hop, man. You need to support them.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you a story about Ness. Ness is hip hop. When he used to host, I don't know if he still do, but he used to host the hip hop thing that BHB. Shouts out to BHB. And Ness would get up on stage, host a show, bust a freestyle, jump off the stage, and battle young niggas far as breakdancing. The shit is incredible. I'm talking about when you see hip hop in motion. You know what I'm saying? It's just the shit that you can see some people do is just incredible. We talking about somebody when this happened, me and him both was in a matter of fact, Ness is old 1 year. He got me by 1 year, I think. 1 year. Nah, maybe I got him by one. I don't know. But either way, that nigga cold. His whole family, man, it's like Spirit is all brothers and one other one. Where they all spiritual brothers, but they blood brothers. 3 of them is at least blood brothers, man. Dope. Y'all got to check them out. And like I'm saying is, they've been in this city all this time and have not received the support that they deserve. And now we got a whole nother generation of individuals coming up in hip hop, and I be down if I don't do everything to make sure that this generation don't get recognized. Because I don't want anybody sitting around and being as dope as Spirit is and not getting their props. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna try to make sure that they get their props. I've been asking them to give me some music for a long time, you know, so hey. Also, we can't forget Kid Magic. Shit. Kid Magic rock. So, anything else before we?
Let me get a 16 for
Go ahead,
man. Oh man, he opened the gates up for this one, man. I was anticipating this for this interview, man. He said it's hard out here, but who the hell care? No job, no social security, and no welfare. So I'm packing out packs of vision and health there. Well, I'm packing out packs of vision and wealth there. It could be bad for my health, but I ain't got no health care. No help there, no handouts. I'm scheming and I'm plotting. So let's see how this pans out. Was in the kitchen, all pots, no pans out. Trying to turn sand to a pearl out the clam's mouth. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Fuck it, I do what I'm supposed to do. Get your chips, never let them get close to you. Cause they trying to eat and make sure that the next toast on you. So make sure you got your toast on you and had no remorse for the eyes if you close a few. My little cousin hoping too. Said anybody out that deserves to blow, it's you. Wow, it took me about, it's just, I don't know, I be speaking, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just from the heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give people the vision of where I'm standing from, you know what I'm saying? Not from the vision where I might be, or not from the vision where everybody else wants. I gotta show you vision from my eyes, you know what I mean? That's straight, street, 100. Grind life, ENT all day, every day. Shouts out Big Bro Hot Tim and everybody out there listening. Appreciate it.
So we bring it to an end, and I really enjoyed myself and shit because I love when I get other energy around the show. So hey, maybe next time y'all can catch me, because this is like a guerrilla broadcast. I broadcast when I want, make it as long as I want. See, that's what happens when you own your own shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This is my shit, so I can put on what I want, and you can download it and you can share it. So now you heard from Mansour. His shit will be coming out soon. Be on the lookout. You heard from O'Skeen. His shit is out. Be on the lookout. You got all their information. Mansour, I'm going to let him go on and put out his information. I'm going to let Asaru put his stuff out. So if you're an artist, when he puts together his showcase or whatever you want to perform, you get in touch with him. And also, I want to put this out too. we have 2 study groups. Now tomorrow is the last day to register for the, I guess, for lack of a better term, the youth one. But if you old enough and you want to participate, I don't give a fuck. But tomorrow's the last day for that. But we also have an adult study group that happens every other Sunday. I guess it's the first and third. Is it the first and third Sunday? And we studying the gospel of hip hop by KRS-One, so that we can start generating some conversation about hip hop and consciousness and growing and using hip hop to move to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I was young, somebody said this to me and it blew my mind. Matter of fact, it was KRS-One. KRS-One had an interview one time. He said, before I die, there's going to be a president that's going to be influenced by hip hop. And look what the fuck we got. You know what I'm saying? Now, he might not be totally hip hop this time around, but we already got presidents quoting hip hop artists. You know what I'm saying? Obama said in his speech, he was, what's that? He was popping his collar. What?
He said you might. He was popping his collar, but he said you may even be the next Lil Wayne. That was big. You know, for the president to even be mentioning a rap artist in his speech, talking to the world.
So now what we gotta do is get President Obama to start listening to some underground hip hop. Cause Lil Wayne dope. I'm not gonna take anything away from him, but I hear people on a daily basis that given the opportunity will hand Lil Wayne his ass. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and that's the truth. In every city, you have somebody who embodies the spirit of this thing we call hip hop, and those motherfuckers are beasts. You know what I'm saying? Once the trigger is pulled, freestyle, and you know when it's coming from the heart. So hey, I'm just saying, in your city, support local hip hop, and we'll take this shit back city by city. Fuck Universal, fuck Polygram, fuck Virgin. You know what I'm saying? We don't need none of them motherfuckers no more, because we can sit right here, right now, and sell a motherfucking million CDs, a million downloads right now. So y'all stop scraping and bowing for these fucking record companies. Y'all stop scraping and bowing for these motherfuckers to promote you when you can promote yourself. Let's get out here and do it. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is about grinding. One of the elements of hip hop is that street entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? That street hustle. We need to operate on that shit, and we need to take that shit to the internet. We need to work this internet like niggas used to work those, like we used to work those crack houses, and how we stand on. We need to learn how to work this shit, nigga. You could actually record a motherfucking song on a motherfucking cell phone now. That shit is ridiculous. You can do break moves. You can invent break moves and broadcast that shit all over the world on YouTube. You could do a tag and have that shit posted in Romania. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, man. We are standing at a point in history where we can actually make change. We can actually take our culture back. You know what I'm saying? I have no beef with any of those artists out there that's working for those record companies. Get your hustle on. But now it's time for those people that's truly underground to really start rising up and start promoting our shit. There ain't no reason in the world why in some of these schools there's not no breakdancing classes, no MC classes, no graffiti art classes. All that shit encompasses literature, art, physical education, street entrepreneurship. That's math and hustle. Get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Hell, maybe we might need to open up a school that's just based on hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you heard it here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the first, but you heard it here. Anybody else before we get the fuck up out of here?
Peace, God.
Peace. Check out Verbal Delegation at Reverb Nation. At Mr. Deity on Twitter. Again, that's Verbal Delegation on Reverb Nation. Peace.
This brother Asaru. You can contact me at epichero614@gmail.com. hero614@gmail.com. You can contact me. I'm looking for DJs, MCs, graffiti artists, and dancers. I'm trying to put together a hip-hop showcase very soon, hopefully in the summer, so contact me.
This is Hot Tim, and this is Giammi Journey. And I know I said peace 20 minutes ago, but the spirit hit me. This is my freestyle, so shit. I stopped rhyming, this how I rhyme. So here we go. With that, I'm going to take you out with my dude who I forgot to send shouts out to. I want to send shouts out to Orange 82. Orange 82. All right? I call it surfing music. And go and check it out. Well, you heard it before anyway, but peace.